Hi students, I hope all are fine. So we saw about an old man. Okay, he sold his property which he acquired from his ancestors, and we found that some people wanted to buy it, and this old man was very slow. But after that, after many discussions or negotiations, he agreed that he would sell the property. And what happened? He sold the property for $200. But what $1,200? So what happened? The old man possessed more land which he knew of, okay, more than what he knew. Okay, he was about to get twice the amount or double the amount that was promised. But the old man was so very good. What he said, okay, I won't take anything else but what was promised. So he sold the property for only $1,200, where he would have received $2,400. But he did not take any pie that was not agreed upon, but he took only what was agreed upon and sold the property. So we shall just continue from where we have stopped. Okay, now everything was over. Selling was done, and a month passed. Okay, a month later, my friends had moved into Rio and Medio. They had replastered the old house, pruned the trees, patched the fence, and moved in summer. One day they came back to the office to complain. The children of the village were overrunning their property. They came every day and played under the trees, built little play fences around them, and took blossoms. When they were spoken to, they only laughed and talked back good naturedly in Spanish. So, what happened? Okay, everything was fine. After 1 month, his friends came and they started to live in the house. They replastered the old house, they just renovated the old house. Then they pruned the trees. Okay, pruning would make the trees uh, yield better. Okay, that's why we prune it. Then they pruned the trees, then they also fixed the fences, and they moved into the house in summer. Then everything was fine. But one day they came to the office and they had a complaint. What was the complaint? So the children of the locality, they used to come to the property of this old man, okay, now which is held by the Americans, and they would play in the property. So not only playing, they would pluck the blossoms also. Blossoms means what are the flowers which come up, no? They pluck everything and they make a mess in the property. And when these people tried to tell them, they talked back in a naturally good nature, in good nature. Okay, they spoke back. They did not say anything bad, but they were very good. They were very good natured, and they spoke in Spanish. Okay, that's what happened. So that was a complaint they had, that these children were coming for playing in their property. Then I sent a messenger up to the mountain for Don Anselmo. It took a week to arrange another meeting. When he arrived, he repeated his previous preliminary performance. He wore the same faded cutaway, carried the same stick, and was accompanied by the boy again. He shook hands all around, sat down with the boy behind his chair, and talked about the weather. Finally, I broached the subject. Don Anselmo, about the ranch you sold to these people. They are good people and want to be your good neighbors always. When you sold to them, you signed a document, a deed, and in that deed, you agreed to several things. So, what happened when the complaint was filed? He sent a messenger for the old man. So after a week, the old man came to the office. Okay, they arranged a meeting, and after 1 week, the old man came to the office. And when he came to the office, what what did he say? Okay, he just repeated what he was sharing when he came for the selling of the property, when he came to the sign the selling of the property. Okay, he explained or he shared all those things about his family, everything. Okay, then he spoke about the weather, everything. He just repeated what he said previous time. Then what happened? Same things, he just wore the same things, like those old coat and with a stick. Everything was same, there was no change in the old man, and he was accompanied by that particular boy again, which was considered to be his kin, his relative. Then what happened? When he came, he shook hands around, and he talked about the weather when he came in. Okay, when he came, he just wished everybody and started speaking about the weather. So what happened then? The one, like the register, no, he had to stop. Okay, he had to stop him from what he was saying, and he said, okay, when you came to sign the property, you had agreed to several things. Okay, these are good people and they want to be good to your neighbors and so on. But you, when you signed the property, when you sold the property, you had signed a document in which you had agreed to several things. That's what the lawyer says. Okay, he said, okay, when you signed the document, you when you sold the property, you had signed a document in which you had agreed to several things. Now we shall see which are they. Okay, one thing that to one thing was that they were to have the complete possession of the property. Now, Don Anselmo, it seems that every day the children of the village overrun the orchard and spend most of their time there. We would like to know if you, as the most respected man in the village, could not stop them from doing so, in order that these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. So, what happened? As the lawyer said, or as the registrar said, see, when you signed the document, you had agreed upon several things, and one of the things was this, that okay, these people will have the complete possession of the property. Okay, these people will have complete possession of the property. Now what happens? The children of the locality or the village, they come to this property, and what happens? They play, making mess, making noise, and so that doesn't give peace to these people who are living there. Okay, who bought it now. So it is like, since uh, you are the oldest person in the village, they would respect you. If you can stop them, can you do anything to stop them? That's what the registrar or the lawyer asks. Okay, because they need peace, they are new to the place and they need peace, they want to live peacefully where in their new house. Then Don Anselmo stood up. We have all learned to love these Americans, he said, because they are good people and good neighbors. I sold them my property because I knew they were good people. I did not sell them the trees in the orchard. Okay, so what happened when Don Anselmo realized or heard about the things that were happening in the orchard, in his property? So what happened? He got up from there and he said, okay, like I said before, the Americans are good people and I know that they are good neighbors also. That was the reason why I sold them my property. But okay, I sold them my property, but I did not sell them the trees in the orchard. Okay, that is very shocking, right? Okay, when he signed the document, he had agreed upon several things. That is, that is he gives complete authority of his property or complete possession of the property to these Americans. But now Don Anselmo says, okay, I signed the document and soon I gave you my property, but I did not sell the trees in the orchard. Okay, those people were very shocked to hear that. So we shall see what happens next in the next class. Okay, so today what we have learned was, okay, 1 month passed, registration was over, and those people came, they renovated the house and so on. And what happened? Then when they were living there, they realized that the children of the locality, they used to come to their property and play. They would pluck the blossoms, and they would destroy in the sense, not they would make a hell of noise, and there was no peace for these people. So what happened, they filed a complaint saying that, okay, these children are coming to our property and they were playing, and we don't have peace to live there. Then the registrar calls for Don Anselmo, and the old man comes just like the same way when he came the last time. Okay, then he repeated the whole thing, everything what he was saying in the first time. He just repeated everything, and the lawyer said, okay, see, when you signed the document, you had agreed upon certain things, and one of the things is this, that these Americans will have the complete possession of the property. But now that so many children are coming and playing, and these people do not have peace to stay in the house, in their new house. So don't and then they ask, okay, if Don Anselmo could do anything to stop them, okay, since he was the oldest person in the village. But what happened, Don Anselmo got up and he said, okay, I know that these Americans are good people, they want to be good neighbors and so on. That is the reason why I sold them my property, because I knew they were good. But I sold them my property, but not the trees in the orchard. So it was very shocking for those people to hear that. So we shall see what happens next in the next class. Then some words are there, that is abode. Abode means home. Prune, to cut off some branches of the tree to make it grow better. Blossoms, flowers on the trees. Preliminary, done or said first to prepare for something. Then broach, okay, raise the topic. Ranch meat means a very large farm. Okay, these are the vocabularies. And we have a worksheet, okay, very simple worksheet, that is, okay, you have to go through the passage and say this. Okay, fill in the blanks with suitable word or words to describe the land and the house sold by the old man. Okay, so before it was sold, how was the situation, and after it was sold, how was the situation? So you can write there. Then make a list, make from the list given below, tick the activities in which the children of Rio and Medio were involved after the Americans occupied the house and the land sold by Don Anselmo. So these are the things, okay, like pruning trees. You have to tick what they were doing. These children were doing. Okay, to tick. Then pruning trees, renovating the house, playing in the orchard, speaking harsh words to the Americans in Spanish, plucking flowers from the trees, putting fences around the play area, laughing whenever they were spoken to, running around the land. Okay, all these things, if they are done by the children of the locality, you tick. Okay, for example, playing in the orchard, okay, it is run by the children, so you can tick here. Okay, so that is a worksheet you have to do. So I hope it is clear. Thank you and bye.